Oh, that's
Holy
scary as fuck.
crap! What the hell? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Under the Radar. We are your hosts, Aiden and Casey, and we are going through Invincible season 4. We are on episode 5. You know, we left off, Mark has just reunited with his father and Alan after dealing with some kind of crazy shit in hell with Damien Darkblood. I highly doubt we see any of that for the rest of the
Bruce
season.
Campbell.
And Bruce Campbell was Satan. So yeah, so I mean, I wonder. I assume this episode is just gonna be them trying to like talk to Mark and Nolan, kind of reconnecting with everyone. Maybe it ends with them going to space, but I highly doubt. Like, I don't know. I don't know what could really happen in this episode. I feel like they're gonna save all the crazy stuff for the last 3 episodes, like usual.
Yeah, I feel like this episode's gonna be a lot more just like catching up, getting Mark
Like
and
having,
Oliver on the same page.
yeah, like having Nolan deal with that. They'll probably be,
Omni-Man meeting Oliver.
yeah, like
For,
really meeting
like
him.
now that he's this age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like probably having to convince Mark to go, having to convince Oliver not to go, because Oliver's definitely gonna want to join in. So
Yeah, I'm excited to see Debbie.
yeah, I'm excited to
her
see
reaction to
Nolan and
everything this
Debbie's
episode.
conversation. So yeah, I think
Hopefully she tells him to go fucking kick rocks.
yeah, that's probably
that guy.
definitely what she's gonna do. Yeah, I think without further ado, I think I'm ready to start.
Yeah, let's hop right into it. So, Invincible season 4, episode 5, starting in 3, 2.
Does he have 2 buttholes?
Oh, yeah, he's full grown.
Alan's having to keep Eve entertained
Yeah.
while they go talk.
While they have like this serious conversation.
So you originally came to Earth to see if you could breed with us. Jesus, Dad.
I feel like the breeding thing was known. Did we like not know this? I thought he said this in season 1, but I guess not to this extent.
I don't think we knew that his only purpose was
Yeah.
to breed. Like, we thought he was just there to conquer Earth.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
That's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm here.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
I would not believe this fucking guy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like Mark has a little bit of a better relationship after Thraxum, but I don't know.
I owe her an apology. She deserves that.
Yeah, you do. And yeah, she does.
Okay, this would be crazy, but imagine it's like a while before Mark gets back. Like, he's gone for like
He's gone and then he comes
a
back
year
and
plus.
Eve just has their kid.
Eves has a baby, like...
That'd be wild. That must suck. Imagine you're Eve and you used to have powers and you used to be cool as shit and now you just can't do shit. Absolutely
Dude,
heartbreaking.
please, Paul, answer the door.
That'd
Paul,
be
answer
so
the door,
funny.
please.
Paul just goes,
Be like, yo.
yeah. And he's like,
Debbie's in
oh, but he's
bed.
out of breath. He's just chugging a thing of like milk or something. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Debbie's limping down the stairs.
20 years with you made me human.
Son of a bitch, bro.
Yeah, like how are you supposed to react to this?
About to take my son to a war 1,000,000 miles away.
Not even our son, my son. Like,
I had to see you again.
Fuck you.
Hell yeah.
You killed him. Ah!
Ooh.
Damn.
Ah! I loved you. We had everything.
I can't remember this voice actress's name, but she's giving a hell of a fucking
Sandro.
performance. Yeah.
You got to say what you wanted to say. Now get the fuck out of my house and never come back.
That made me nervous for a second, I'm not even gonna lie. Because she was mad quiet while he was talking. And I was afraid she'd like hug him and forgive him or something.
That'd be, yeah.
And I was
I'm so
gonna be
glad they
very
went down
pissed
this
off if
route
they did
instead.
that. Yeah. Let her get back.
Yeah.
Now go see Paul.
Oh. I need you. Is Oliver gonna come down? Okay, I thought Oliver was gonna come downstairs or something and be like he heard all that.
Wait! No! No more! No more!
Damn, so this chick killed a Viltrumite last season.
Yeah, Viltrumite Mark. The one with
Yeah.
the mustache. That's pretty impressive.
It's not that. There's,
Dude, that's so cool. They have a space base.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're gonna come here, kill millions, and take over Earth?
Yeah, that's about it. It is terrifyingly simple. Does this mean you're in?
Not only that now though, like they're not even gonna just pull up and start killing people. They're gonna start breeding with humans.
Yeah.
And just have like human breeding
Yeah.
stations, bro.
That's
To
gonna be
like pump
insane.
out Viltrumite babies.
Nolan stole my life, my trust, my sanity. And now he's going to steal you too.
Damn, bro. This fucking sucks for Debbie, man. Steal you too is such a hard line.
It is crazy to have Omni-Men pull up and be like, yo, can I get a favor?
Yeah. Like, hey, I need you to come with me.
Dad already left and didn't even wait to see me?
Damn, that's fucked. He didn't even talk to Oliver at all. That's so
crazy.
fucked.
The dude who still fucking like idolizes you.
Yeah. His little name, and he has like the O on his shirt. Like, he made his costume based off of you.
I'm not falling for that. If you don't win, the Viltrumites will come here and hurt people I love.
Yeah, I feel like by the time the Viltrumites come here, shit's fucked. Like, there's nothing Oliver's gonna do by himself.
Oliver,
I wasn't there for my other mom. So I'm gonna save this one, and you can't stop me.
I don't want to be
Damn.
that. Damn, that's hard.
He kind of cooked him. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't want to
he
be
kinda
that guy
cooked
though,
him.
but he said I helped you with Conquest, or I was there for Conquest. Were you really? Were you? You got pimp slapped and then fucking almost ripped in half.
Almost tore in half, yeah.
And I want one last thing before you go.
Oh, she wants to have one last
One
family
last
dinner.
meal.
That's sweet. Do you think Nolan got invited?
Dude,
or?
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like, I feel like they're gonna be gone for
Yeah.
a long time,
You
bro.
think Nolan got invited, or?
Definitely fucking not. Are you serious? What kind of stupid ass
He's
question
just
was
outside
that,
tapping
bro?
on the window. Like, you guys.
He's eating from the tree, like acting
He's
like
just
he's
flying
eating
outside,
with
like pretending to laugh. He's like, haha, yeah.
the good one, Debbie.
Oh, Paul, you jokester. Yeah, bro. I think you're right. I think they're gonna be gone for a few fucking years.
Like, yeah, I think they might be gone for a minute. This is so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
I like how that's like her
Like,
one
just-
thing before they go. One last.
Yeah,
family
just
dinner.
one last thing. I just want one family dinner.
Just like old times?
Nah, imagine how you have to be if you're Art. Imagine if you're Art and the guy who you know as a mass murderer just shows up and goes, "Hey, want to have a brewski?" Like,
Remember when we used to have beers before I killed a ton of people?
I kind of like it. It makes me feel more grounded.
Ground.
brother, put some shoes
Ooh,
on.
the toe spread
Put
was
some
crazy.
shoes on, bro.
Must be something to see you, Oliver.
Damn, bro. Art's kind of having like a chill conversation. I feel like I'd be
I mean,
sweating my ass
I feel
off
like
and
Art
stuff.
though. I mean, yeah, but I feel like Art is like at a point like if he dies kind of thing, and also like
But how much do you think Art
Um,
knows? Like, because last time he saw
most of it.
Omni-Man was on the news fucking markup in Chicago.
Yeah. Like Art, I'm sure is just like I'm sure everybody's giving you so much shit about everything. Like,
Mhm.
What, did I leave without paying my tab?
I dress heroes.
Damn. I don't think Omni-Man's making it out of this war. I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's
I
any
kind of want him to though.
out of all the people that are going, if there's anyone that I think is gonna die, it's probably Omni-Man.
He's fucking
So,
freaking
yeah,
out,
so
bro.
Buddy was definitely not fine with dying or any of that bullshit you said. That bullshit you were spouting. Buddy just fucking crapped himself.
I know Robot and Amanda are lost over there somewhere.
Well, this is the real fucking Debbie Downer. Why are we talking about this? Bro, imagine he leaves and it's come back and his kid's like 5 years old or something.
Dude.
Like, shit.
But he's like a Viltrum
Yeah.
mega boss now, bro.
But,
Like
he's got like the mustache and he's just bulky as fuck.
he's just huge as shit.
Oh, what was it you wanted to tell me yesterday?
You definitely cannot tell him
no,
now.
I'm gonna ask, bro.
That's gonna fuck with his
Yeah.
head so hard.
You're going away tomorrow for who knows how long. What could be more important than that?
Yeah, oh god, you're not about to find out right now.
Yeah.
That
She's
is-
not. Do not tell him.
That'd be terrible if you tell him and then you'd have to try to convince him to go back into space to fight a war that he could possibly die.
Mark,
Yeah.
don't die.
I'm title card.
Don't worry, title card.
You're gonna die in that suit, Mark.
You put on
turn
that
the
stupid
lights
mask.
up.
You're gonna die.
Be careful.
Mom, It's a war. It's the opposite of careful.
You are not
Don't say
making
that.
any selling points.
Don't say
Why
that
would you
to
say
her.
that right before you leave?
Don't say that to her.
You know, war always terrible and people are always getting murdered. Okay, bye.
A lot of people are gonna die. Odds are me too. Oliver even.
Oliver, it's even more likely that he really like killing the young ones. Like,
And the homework April gave him that I made sure he packed.
And the homework.
that's crazy. He has to take homework? Fuck, nah.
Yeah, you got me fucked up.
All of a sudden, you're just gonna see that shit floating in space. That homework's getting dumped out immediately. Damn, bro, and if Oliver comes back as a full-grown adult, too?
Dude, he's gonna be a man, bro. They're both gonna be men when they come
Men
back,
with their
bro.
fucking mustaches.
Give him hell, guys.
Bye, Dad.
Carefully, of course.
Give him hell, son. Okay, see you later, Dad.
He's like, see ya, Paul. Call me Dad.
See you, Dad.
How do we breathe in space?
That's the neat thing.
Damn, bro, if they have like a space fight, like in these next few episodes, that's gonna be great. Just holding your breath. You just gotta tag in and out. Okay, you go breathe. You go back down to the planet and breathe real quick. I'll hold him off.
I'll fuck him up for a second.
But
Someone's approaching now.
Fucking Conquest. Conquest just came back.
You didn't even come to see me.
Mark's like,
Yeah, Mark's like, this is not the fight,
Mark's like,
bro.
this ain't the war.
I wanted to spare Oliver from me.
He's like, he's about to see prime fucking Viltrumite Nolan just ripping people in half.
You thought Chicago was bad.
It's like, when I see red, then I kill. I become a different person.
You won't like me when I'm angry.
What do you think the O on his suit stands for? It's not for Oliver.
Yeah, see, they just said, yeah, what do you think the O's for, jackass?
Do you suppose I could have command of my vessel returned to me?
No.
No. Fuck you.
Definitely fucking not.
Useless
You're a
ass.
fucking moron. Yeah.
You're useless, buddy.
Yeah.
You're lucky you're still on the ship.
Shut up and hit the gas, buddy.
Yeah, you're lucky you're still on this fucking ship, bro.
Omni-Man ship.
Bro, Cecil has to be shitting fucking bricks.
Oh, buddy had his hand on the red button, the red Nuke Nolan button.
Yeah. He's like, don't say anything. Wait till they actually fucking leave.
Everyone, stand down.
Those two guys hugging.
At least we have Black Samson.
Those two guys hugging in the back. They're like, thank God, bro, we were gonna die. Not gonna lie, I would have given Tech Jacket the Sonic thing that fucks with Viltrumites. And just give like the other three
Oh,
like
yeah.
giving the
Like a
other three
bomb.
like headphones or something.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, little thing here?
So that's why they changed Tech Jacket to give Oliver a little fling.
Tech Jacket usually like an adult male or something.
He's a man. Yeah, he's a male in a comic.
Please drop into our medical bay at your leisure.
Oliver setting up the PS5 real quick. He has his priorities straight.
About to play Last of Us 2 remaster.
It's like, when I see red, then I kill. I become a different. Oh, Alan's getting some lessons.
Oh, that's cool. Like combat training.
That's cool. We should see that with Tech Jacket to actually see if Tech Jacket can like do shit.
Oh my God, Nolan. This is better than sex.
Wow, that sounds like a challenge.
No one's like, hey, whoa, wait a second.
Nope, you're right. This wins.
You give up too easily.
Yeah, you threw Nolan.
Yeah. Yeah, Nolan choked so hard.
Have you said that shit to me? There's not enough Viltrumites in the universe that make me break that.
Paul's one lucky motherfucker, man.
Oh,
And he's gonna be alone with her for who knows how long. Ah, shit.
You're about to have a little brother or something when you come back, bro.
You're gonna come back with a son and
even
like
a
a
few.
brother.
Your brother seems upset with him too.
Yeah, I thought that was because my dad didn't go see him back on Earth.
Do you think, like, Oliver heard him when Nolan was saying, like, oh, making love with Andressa was wrong. Like, I didn't care for her. I didn't love her.
I don't think so. Because he had just come home.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
Are they under attack?
Why was the only solution nuke the ship?
Was that the mole? Could the mole have planted a bomb?
It has to be the girlfriend then,
Yeah.
right?
Mark.
No way.
No shot.
Fucking Viltrumites,
No way we're about to
bro.
get attacked. Oh, that's Lucan. Conquest is already
Holy
back.
fuck.
Yo, no way they're already about to have round 2.
Where's Mark?
Mark
Or
got attacked.
Nolan.
He probably like I don't know. Oh
Dude, the
my
double
god, he got
backhand
fucking
bro.
pin slapped again.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh,
a little quick jab. The quick jab. He's using his speed.
Get ready.
Yo. Take it, Omni-Man. Mark. Ooh. Okay.
There he is.
Okay.
That's Nolan.
Oh, we're gonna see
That's
Nolan fight Conquest. Alan, you're kind of throwing here. Your whole power up was supposed to make you like as strong as a Viltrumite. I feel like we kind of put a lot of faith in Tech Jacket. In hopes that Tech we don't actually have any proof.
We're like, yeah, they did it like one time to a young Mark.
Yeah. Yo, Mark's about to have the craziest conversation with Cecil ever.
Let's be honest. It was mostly your magic girlfriend.
Damn. That's crazy. Crazy hating.
Yeah, he's doing some damage this time.
Not really getting hit either.
He's busy.
He's busy as crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh,
damn.
Okay.
You guys are toast.
Oh, they
What
have
was that?
Remember they said that the worlds that they conquered, their armies would help them. So that's probably...
You're right.
Oh no. We can't let your brother miss all the fun.
Bro, what is his beef with Oliver? He always just wants to go straight for Oliver every time.
Oh, that's
Holy
scary as
crap.
fuck.
What the hell? Oh, this is where the budget came in. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro just fucking teleported behind him.
You're never breathing again.
Oh my god, is he choking him? Oh my god, he's got a tight fucking grip around his neck.
He's gripping on that neck.
Gripping that neck. Hold it on for dear life.
You be winning.
Damn! Fucking bowling ball of death.
You two get to safety. You can't win this fight.
Safety, get to...
Yeah, there's no safety.
I just go to the
Go to
planet.
the planet. Yeah, at this point, just everyone go to the planet. Figure it out from there. Did their ship just leave them? They just fucking just dipped? What a bunch of assholes, bro. That the girlfriend better be the fucking spy. Or this is just
Just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, okay, so they're just gonna hide in the ship. Are we gonna see the three Graysons just fuck up a Conquest?
I mean, they have to kill him. The beef is too deep at this point. They gotta kill this guy. I hate to see Jeffrey Dean Morgan go, but like, what else do you do? Dude, he is not letting go,
He is
too.
not letting go.
He has not been able to get his hands off his neck.
What's crazy is like Mark's like technically not on top of in this fight, and he's still the one that's winning it. Like
He's
on the
just still
floor.
gripping it.
No matter what position Mark gets
Dude,
thrown.
every time there's a Conquest Mark fight, they gonna make his hair look awesome.
Yeah.
Like, Conquest doesn't even know
Conquest
what the
is
fuck to
just
do
trying
right
anything, just slamming Mark into everything. Oh my god, his face, bro, his face is all purple. Ooh, is he gonna bite the thumb off? Don't bite the
Shoot
thumb
his
off.
thumb off.
I hated that. I did not like that. Oh, what the fuck?
But he's still not letting go into your neck, though.
Yeah, he's smiling. Oh, Mark is not letting go. No matter what happens, Mark is not letting go. Oh, he's grabbing his guts. He's just going in there.
He's just pulling everything out.
He's just pulling out all his guts and organs. Oh, why is there so much? I don't like this. I don't like the sound it's making. It's making my tummy hurt. Brother, this is day 0 of the fucking war.
She said, "Don't get hurt," and Buddy's guts are being.
No, she said, "Don't die." His guts are just being fucking ripped out. I hate the noises. Noises are not giving me like good feelings. Okay, now
You gotta
slice
take
off
his head off.
You gotta slice his head off. I'm glad we both thought the same thing. You gotta just karate chop that shit off real quick. In this fight, and he's still the one that's winning it. Like, he's on the. Oh my god, his guts are just. Oh my, it's still in Conquest's hands. That's how it ends.
No way they end the episode.
They are our strongest allies.
Yeah, and they're gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
Bro. Like,
Strong as
I don't know how they expect to go to war with 50 Viltrumites, bro. That's three. That's three. That's your top 5 guys against 3.
It is time. We were at war.
You weren't at war already? What are we talking about right now? Okay, what's
Dude,
the
my
answer?
stomach hurts,
Yeah,
bro.
my tummy. My tummy doesn't feel good. Ooh, the noises it made. Bro, imagine the fucking aura Mark's gonna have when he pulls up to the other Viltrumites and goes, "Hey, your buddy Conquest fucking choked his bitch ass out."
Oh, how do they even save Mark?
I have no idea.
So what, does the scene like have any good video games?
It's got a few.
It's got a few.
Got a few. That's crazy. That's
damn.
Wow. So we were just fucking wrong. We were insanely wrong.
Mark died the first mission out, bro.
It's day 0. The war hasn't even started.
That was just like a little pre-fight.
It's just like they're supposed to be
crazy.
What do you even do? Do you continue going to that planet, or do you just go back to Earth? Like, how far do you think they made it? Like, how much time do you think passed? Because
they had to be there for a while.
They said it was
they had
2
to be
weeks
there
to
for
get
like
to
a
the
week.
planet. So do you
It
think
was at least a few days.
So do you think you just continue the journey, or do you just pack it up and go home?
But like, if you take him back to Earth like that, there's no fucking way they're letting him leave again. They might not even have the technology to save him, bro. like Cecil can do a lot, but like,
yeah, bro, fuck, that's insane. So
there's no way they're getting all parts of his intestines back to whatever planet they're going to.
Yeah, so
but he's gonna have a cybernetic inside now.
Yeah, we were just so wrong.
I thought this would be like a
I thought this was gonna be like a very
episode.
calm episode of just like Nolan kind of talking to everyone. Like, I thought he was gonna go talk to Cecil or something.
I want to get a screenshot of fucking Conquest right behind
that,
like Oliver right there.
That flash, and it's just and that looks like the most anime shot of this whole show.
Yeah, I want that shit to be my phone screen, bro. My lock
screen. And he was ready to
screen.
fucking palm slap him again. You see that? This guy just loves pin slapping Oliver.
Dude, whenever you see a Viltrumite go like this, bro, you know somebody's about to just.
It's like reverse flash. Just goes straight into your gut. Well, yeah, no, that
fucking
was
Oliver was charging that guy. He had the fucking open palm behind him.
Yeah, and then
Nolan was like, buddy.
Nolan was like, trust me,
like,
never a good sign.
You gotta look out for that shit.
Yeah. So, kind of starting from the beginning.
Yeah.
We see Mark and Nolan talk, and that was a really good scene. Where like, you can tell that Mark already kind of had his grievances with Nolan when they reunited in season 2. So it makes sense that like, he's not completely against him, but he's just kind of talking.
Yeah.
And then he's like, so you came here to breed? What the fuck is that about?
Yeah. I like how it's like mostly just like a for Earth kind of thing. It's not like anybody's like, we'll help you, Nolan. Everybody's like, we're doing this for Earth. You just happen to also be a part of it.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
Like Alan was saying it to Eve, that it's like, yeah, but this is kind of just too big for Mark to say no to. Like, Alan's like, I get it. Shit sucks that he has to work with his asshole dad, but gotta do what you gotta do. And even Mark knows. Mark knows how insane the Viltrumites are. Like, firsthand experiences numerous times of getting his ass kicked by them, so he kind of has to get involved. So
yeah, the Debbie and Nolan scene is really good.
So good. The voice actress for Debbie is fucking acted her heart out.
Sandro is cooking.
Yeah,
she's cooking her ass off.
So good in that scene, and
I love that that's the direction that they went with that.
Yeah,
scene.
that she's.
It wasn't like any understanding or anything.
Mark, even when Mark first saw him, he was upset, but the first thing he did was hug him. Because at the end of the day, that is still his dad, and he still misses him. But Debbie's like, "You killed the man I love." Like, you he's gone.
This whole facade of a life that we had together died when you did the things you did.
Yeah. So like, and the way she's just like, "What are you here for?" And he's like, "To say sorry." She's like, "Okay, cool. You said it. Fuck off."
Yeah, I
Like,
love that.
just the way they're talking, yeah, and it just
And the fact that he's like coming there to say sorry, but also he's like asking for something. He's asking for Mark to go with him, and she's like,
yeah.
"So you pull up here, we don't know you, dick, and you still ask for something, and
Yeah.
you're taking my son with you. Crazy."
It's like, you don't know the horrors that you cause people, that people like wake up at night and fear that you're like standing over them. And she's like, "I know, because I was that's me. I wake up with night
Yeah.
terrors." Like, because remember, season 2, she was like suicidal. Like,
Yeah.
she was like down a dark path, especially after she went to that like heroes AA thing or whatever. And then the guy of the who's married to the green, I don't know, green ghost, I think, just says like, "Your husband's a horrible person. You're just as bad for not noticing." Like,
Yeah.
so that's kind of
Yeah, I mean,
insane.
she had to go through a lot of shit within like her community. I mean, she had like no friends.
She had no one to
Like,
talk to, because like,
yeah.
how do you tell people you're the wife of the man who murdered everyone? So like, then I like the scene with Mark where Debbie's like, "Nolan took my trust, my heart, my sanity, and now he's taking you."
Yeah.
And Mark like has to explain. He's like, like, I have to go. Like, this is kind of a non-negotiable.
And then I love Oliver's reasoning too when he shows up and he's like, "I already lost my planet one time. Like, I'm not gonna."
I already lost my planet. I
More
lost my mom.
specifically, his mom.
Yeah,
I
I'm not
lost
gonna
my
let that
mom
happen
already.
again.
I'm not losing my
He's
other
like,
mom.
"I already helped out with Conquest," even though that's a bit of a lie. But he's also like, "I helped out during the Invincible War. Like, I helped take out different versions of you. Like, I've been helping. Like, I can't just stay on the sidelines now. Like, I'm in too deep." So I
And
love
then
that.
probably one of my favorite scenes, like I just for like a feel good scene, her just being like, "I just want one more thing."
Yeah,
and just
and
the
the fact that
family
it's
dinner.
the family dinner, like that's
So
such a like
good.
a wholesome thing. Like,
And I like too that it's not even like we hear them talking and laughing and
No,
all
it's
the
just the
things at
music,
family
and
dinner.
it's just you see
It's
they're
like
all
such like an
vibes.
intimate. It's such an intimate thing, like for that family, that like even as an audience member, we're watching it, yes, but like we're not really a part of it. Really,
Yeah.
like it's really for that family. I thought that was a really
Yeah.
beautiful way to do that.
Then we got to see
And
Tech Jacket.
Paul.
Oh yeah, Paul.
Yeah, Tech.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to talk about Paul being there for their goodbye. We'll go back to the Tech Jacket thing, but Paul just as they're saying goodbye, and like their reaction to saying bye to Paul, and you know Paul is like a father figure for Oliver.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what I was gonna say. That I like you see the
like,
two
Paul
different
is his dad.
Like the difference between how Mark and Oliver say goodbye. Like Oliver, even though Oliver's only been like a little kid for a little bit of time until he became now a teenager, for that time Paul was a part of his life.
Yeah.
So, and to him, because the Thraxan DNA, like all time is like important, no matter how fast it goes. So just the way that he hugs Paul, and even Paul's like caught by surprise for a second, so he hugs him back, and then Mark is just very respectful about it. Like,
well, I mean, just to like bring it into like real life, you know, like as an adult who hasn't lived with my parents for a long time, like there's people that my younger siblings, like, you know, people that like my mom has dated or whatever, that like my siblings have lived with and have a very different relationship. It's not so much of that so far as like a dad kind of thing.
No, but
you know, like they're more comfortable with them. Where like when I see them whenever I show up there, so it's more of like a respect thing.
Yeah.
Like I'm an adult. I'm not gonna call you my dad. You know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. No, that's totally fair. So yeah. So it's good to see that.
It's just interesting that the difference between those relationships. And a great send off, and then going to the Tech Jacket thing, like seeing her fight and seeing that fight between,
so I will say
Walking Dread.
Yeah, Walking Dread. That like that the one thing I knew was that Tech Jacket was switched to a girl going into this episode. I don't care personally. I don't know any of Tech Jacket's stories. I don't know if it's important to their character for them to be male in the comics or not. I don't know. It seems like they're doing it in order to set up a relationship with Oliver.
Which I like that. That little
Yeah.
shot they have together is cute.
Yeah, so
you
that
know?
could be something if they do something with that later on. Like I'm fine with that payoff. But yeah, that was cool how they joined. They just like she just goes, yeah, I'll join. Like okay, so let me get this straight. Shit's about to hit the fan. They're like, yeah. She's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. And then we have a great little scene with Art and Nolan before they leave the planet.
Where I mean, it's a little
and,
awkward at first. Like Nolan just shows up with the beer and he's like, oh, you know, one.
And I love everybody's reaction to Nolan being back. It's so good. He's like, I'm sorry. They're like, all right. I don't forgive you.
Yeah.
Nobody says I forgive you. I understand.
But
everyone's like, cool.
Yeah.
He's like, I changed. All right.
Yeah.
You know.
I like how Art
Maybe you can make me a suit.
Yeah. I like how Art...
you can make me a suit. I make suits for heroes. Like I'm not doing that for you. Like we're not friends.
It is cool how Art plays it off though. Like he seems like it's like he doesn't care at first. Like he's kind of like, oh, you know, wow, that suit's terrible. Like kind of cracking jokes with him and goes like, oh, Paul's a great guy, you know, great with the kids, exactly what Debbie needs after you. They're just kind of like talking, and then when Art kind of like, okay, I kind of have to call this. Yeah, you know, it's getting late, gotta get up tomorrow, make more suits. And then Nolan's like, if I come back, hey, you gotta make a suit for me. And then yeah, when he says the line of I closed your account, man, I only make suits for heroes. You're a fucking monster, bro. And then
yeah, like it's so good.
Just as soon
Everyone's
as
reaction
he flies off, the fucking exhale that he has, just says so much that he was actually very scared in that moment, because he probably does know to an extent, but like you could also say Mark's biased, to be honest with you. So
yeah,
like that's kind of why Cecil doesn't really trust what Mark says about Omni-Man either. Like Mark's super biased.
Well, it's because everybody already trusted Omni-Man, and
exactly.
he did all that with their trust. Like,
yeah,
of course you're never gonna trust somebody.
Exactly,
like it doesn't matter what they say to you, you know.
Yeah.
And like that conversation is just so good. It's such like coworker talk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's such like he's friendly, sure. But that's just because Art isn't like a piece of shit to people. It's like just how you would talk to a random stranger. And that like Nolan does try and like approach the whole situation as like, hey, we're buddies. Let's crack a 6-pack, you know? But it's like, we're not friends. We're not buddies anymore. Like you killed that. You killed same thing with, you know, Debbie. Like,
yeah, like
okay, you said sorry. You already killed everything about us. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, I could have gone without this apology. This doesn't do anything.
Like, she's like, I already moved on with my life. Like, I didn't need this. And then, like, the scene of her punching him, like, to go back to Debbie, like, the scene of her punching him, even though she definitely knows that's not going to hurt him or anything, just the punching and her the scream that she has. Like, she's just so fed up with this. Like, she tried to move past this. She did a good job moving past it. Her and Paul are trying to find a new place to have new memories, forget about this life. And then he just comes back. Like, he just comes back and just fucks everything up. So,
and then that's only like half the episode. We still have another half of this episode. That's them in space. It's great to see him chilling on the ship, playing video games, combat training, eating, just hanging out.
Real quick, though, I like how Oliver's reaction. He's like, so you just didn't want to see me? Like, the fuck's that about? But then, like, in Nolan's mind, he's doing him a favor. He's like, I already brought so much pain to Mark. He didn't want to do it to another son. Like, it's another excuse. And then when Mark shows up on the ship with Oliver, Nolan's like, you got to get him out of here. Like, he can't be here for this. And then he stays, and Nolan's just like, I just don't want him to see that side of me. Like, you've already seen it. Like, it's just, I'm trying to save
not
one
only
son.
that, but it's like, I don't even think it's so much so of like that side of me. Like, this war's gonna bring out something.
No, not but just like
it is. I think it's more so like Debbie hates him, his son hates him, his friends hate him, his boss, technically Cecil or whatever, hates him. Like everybody he's ever known like hates him. It's like he kind of makes the assumption of how this relationship with Oliver's already gonna go. So he's like, it's not worth me getting to know him for him to one day hate me. And like all these people I've already hurt, you know? Like it's for the right reasons kind of thing. But again, like,
but I like
he's
how
still just kind of like a piece of shit.
Yeah,
so.
but I like how Mark says, Mark's like, he idolizes you. Like, what do you think the O on his shirt stands for? Like, it's not for Oliver.
Not Oliver.
And then
not Oliver.
When the ship flies away and you just see Cecil, you can just tell his butthole just unclenched. Like,
oh, everybody in that room is so
those two
puckered
guys
up.
that
It's
just
so
stood up and
crazy.
just hugged you. They're like, oh my god, bro, I thought we were gonna die.
Like, they
I thought we were gonna die, man. Like, that's so funny.
And then
flying, we see Oliver kind of having a little training session with Alan, so that kind of assumes that maybe the rest did too. They're all kind of they have their own little family dinner, and then Omni-Man starts having like memories of with Debbie because which going back, I really really love how she defended Andressa.
Yeah,
Debbie, I love how she's like, you thought that was gonna win me over by you saying that Oliver's mom meant nothing to you, that you didn't love her. Like, the fuck? That's crazy. Like, that's even more insane that to say that. But yeah, then they're on the ship, they're kind of just chilling, and then out of nowhere they just start an alarm sounds that the back half of the ship's about to explode. And that shit just fucking kabloomed.
Yeah, so the back half explodes, and then we find out that there's a Viltrumite ship right on their ass. And out comes Conquest and 2 other Viltrumites, which do have names.
We know
Lucan and
I don't know the other guy's name.
else.
We've never seen him before. That's our first time being. But Lucan is the one that was on Thraxa with
Okay.
And that's it's kind of crazy because that it would have been cool to see Oliver kind of have a get back with him, since Lucan's one of the Viltrumites that was just killing his people.
Yeah.
But so before we get into the peaks of this fight, I do kind of want to talk about some cons that I had. I kind of wish we had a little bit more dialogue between Conquest and either Mark or Nolan or something. I don't know. I wish we had some more talk about something. Just kind of him saying I don't know. He doesn't have to say how he found them, but just why they're looking for them. I mean, it's obvious why they're looking for them, but just kind of we're just done with you guys. We were just told, come look for you, come kill you. That's it. I don't know. Just some more dialogue. Just because I love hearing Jeffrey Dean just talking as well.
God, he's gonna be missed.
Yeah, so that would have been cool to hear that, but that's kind of my only con.
I do like
more dialogue, but
I do like the lines they get though, where they're talking about Eve, where it's it was mostly your magical girlfriend.
Yeah,
okay? Don't hype yourself up, and Nolan, Conquest is you were a weak Viltrumite or something. And
well, he was saying
the
famous betrayer or traitor Nolan, and then he's just I'm gonna kill you, and he's no, you're not, and he's a man of a few words. I really do like you, but while he's I just gotta kill you.
Yeah. And then great fight. I love the little 1v1 with Oliver and Conquest, even though he almost ends up dying.
He did better than last time.
The moves he was hitting, bro.
I like how he did his speed
so
to his
much
advantage, the little light jabs that well, in that moment they probably don't really do much, but just if he keeps doing them, will really fuck up a Viltrumite, I feel like. But then Conquest.
I like that.
Nolan and Conquest, little brief fight.
Alan fighting them was great.
Alan and Tech Jacket kind of working together.
Yeah.
And then Mark versus Conquest round 2. That was really good. That fight, and then just for some reason Conquest just has it out for Oliver because obviously this is what I was saying when I was making a joke earlier of oh hey I'll handle them while you go breathe real quick. Obviously this is Oliver's first time having to do this holding his breath thing in space. Right. He got hit directly in the gut. So it makes sense for him to have to go breathe. But that's really cool. And then just as soon as Mark grabs Conquest with that crazy ass shot of Conquest about to spike the shit out of Oliver, Mark just starts strangling him and doesn't let go.
Just holds on to him. Conquest is flying around. And then, we see Alan and Tech Jacket kind of find a little spot on the ship that they can hide. Mm-hmm. So they're hiding on the ship. And we just see the end of that fight and just Conquest fucking punches him through the stomach.
Yeah.
Starts pulling guts out of his body.
After Mark bit his thumb off and just Conquest's face.
And Mark is
turning
still
all
just holding on, bro.
Yeah, which is such an improvement. Because in season 3, I don't think he did terrible in the season 3 fight, but just like when they're in space and Conquest just hit him once, and you could just tell that really fucked up Mark when he just kind of went straight down,
Yeah.
like, and he just started like spitting up a pool of blood. I think that's so like, just you can see how much stronger Mark is now. That like they're kind of like throwing them back and forth. Like it was kind of like when they were fighting in space, it was kind of like even for a bit.
Oh, he was hurting him. I mean, in season 3 when he's hitting him, he's just smiling. But like in this fight in space, he was kind of like, I mean, Conquest had to run away to go attack Oliver during their fight.
Yeah.
Like
Mark was dropping some mean elbows on Conquest.
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit was just crazy. Like
fucking him up.
A crazy fight, and
So,
yeah, just strangling him.
I'm really curious how they're gonna fix him.
Yeah.
I really hope it's not like a whole episode of like, you know, Mark recovering or whatever.
We saw Luke in season 2 get like his guts cut open by Nolan, and then like a spike ran through, and he was just kind of holding it in like his like little skirt thing. So maybe they wrap him up, I guess, until they can get him. So because Viltrumites heal and relatively fast, so I guess it's just try to like put all his guts back in his body and just kind of hope for the best.
Well, I mean, we were talking about like how long he's gonna be gone. I mean, after that fight, he's gonna be gone a little bit longer now, bro. Like he needs to recover.
He might need to
before they
heal
can
for a bit.
Go
Like,
actually
they need like a back
like,
tank or something.
Yeah, bro. He's gonna need a second. So.
But yeah, and then do you think Conquest?
Go ahead.
Do you think Conquest is done for?
Probably.
I think so. I think there's no way they do.
I think it'd be kind of crazy to bring him back again. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
What were you saying?
I was just gonna ask if you wanted to do a rating.
Yeah, sure. We can do a rating.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking a 9.
I'm thinking a 9 too.
Like
there's an episode. This episode is very reminiscent. In Game of Thrones before the big White Walker War, there's a whole episode just dedicated to character interactions and people talking before the big war, being like, "Yo, we're probably gonna die. Let's." You got people who should have fucking. You got people who are drinking, saying it like, and it was very reminiscent of that. Of just like, we might die here. Like Eve is having her moments, Debbie's having her moments. I love that Eve is a part of the family's moments too. Like, so it was very, and I like that episode of Game of Thrones. I think it's a good episode. And I like that tension of kind of like, this might be the last time we ever see each other right now. So I feel like that's really cool, and I think they did a really good job.
Another con I have, it's not a con to make me drop the episode or not like the episode, but it would have been nice to see Mark say bye to William, just because we haven't seen the two of them talk this whole season, and that's kind of like your best friend. Like, I don't know, I feel like if you're gonna go like fight in a war that you don't know, you like truly don't know whether you'll come back. Like, you're saying you are, but you really don't know. I feel like you'd want to say goodbye to anyone and everyone possible.
Yeah.
So I think like William
would have been a nice touch.
Yeah.
Except his voice actor's doing weird shit this season.
Well, it's a different voice actor, so yeah. So like,
I thought it was the same. I thought we talked about it being the same.
No, apparently
it's different.
Apparently it's a completely different. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So,
but
yeah, it's a 9.
I'm excited to see these next few.
Yeah, where does this rank? Because I've been seeing people say this is like a top 5 episode.
Okay,
I don't know. It might be top 5.
Last episode of season 1.
My top 2 is the final episode of season 1 and the final episode of season 3. Those are the top 2 for me. I could make the argument for this being number 3. It's definitely probably top 5.
I don't know if I'm putting it above Invincible War though.
Yeah, that's another one. That's also in my top 5. And to be honest with you, the Powerplex episode might be top 5, if not top 10. I'd have to think
so. I like the ending of season 2 a lot, even though that whole season isn't like the best season of the show. That last episode is fucking awesome, dude.
I like the episode
I feel like people forget how awesome that shit is. He's fucking jumping through the portals and shit.
Yeah, that's cool.
Debbie's getting fucked up, and he comes out with the Fortnite sniper.
I think I like the episode before that, the one where Nissa shows up for the first time.
And that's the first time he kills someone or thinks he killed someone.
Yeah, that's fair. I think, I don't know.
Sick.
It's probably top 5. I really need to think about what I put at my number 5 spot, but it's definitely top 5 for me this episode.
I mean,
no,
I can't count that whole episode. Like, I want to say the first episode of the show, but it's really the post-credit scene.
Yeah, it's really post-credits because
like
the whole point of that the beginning episode is it kind of seems like your average superhero show until like that post-credit scene.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm doing a quick scan while we are chatting. Oh, episode 2 of season 3.
Episode 2.
Great.
Yeah.
Episode 2 is awesome.
Yeah. Of season, you mean season 4?
Of season 3. With the
with
Mark versus Cecil.
Yeah, you're right. That's
great, dude.
Yeah,
that's a top 5 episode.
Yeah. So yeah, this episode might be number 5 for me.
It's top 10. It's top 10 for sure. I could see the argument for 5.
I think it might be number 5 for me. Yeah, I'd have to think about it more. But I think it'd be top 5.
They're the back half for sure.
Well, I like this episode. Like, obviously the back half, the last like 17-20 minutes is what carries. But
yeah,
I do think the stuff before that's also really, really good.
No, it is strong. It is very strong. I mean, is there an argument for episode 4 of season 2 where Mark sees Omni-Man for the first time?
That episode's really good.
Beard scene, which is really fucking good.
That one's probably another top 10, but I don't think I can do top 5 for that one.
Well, I'm just that's up there though. There's a few in episode 3 that I think are really good. Episode 2, episode I think 4 is when Oliver kills
that's episode
twins.
3. Episode 3.
Yes, episode 3 is a banger.
That's another good one. That's where he first gets the blue suit. I have a question. Which conquest fight did you like more? I think I still like the season 3 one more.
Season 3.
That one.
But I like that like we finally have a fight this early in the season showing how strong Mark is. Like that's always what they do. It's like the last episode or 2, Invincible War conquest fight. Yeah. You know, the Angstrom fight.
Even the Angstrom fight in the Invincible War,
episodes.
like Mark's way better at dodging the portal. Like it really shows how Mark is getting better with each fight. So
yes,
well, like just the season 3 one, just the way that it is the whole time, and like at first you kind of think Mark's doing good until Conquest actually starts trying. You
know what's crazy is like Conquest wants the smoke in that episode too. Like he sees Oliver coming, lets him come, smacks him, sees Mark, smacks him away. He's letting Mark hit him. He's taking Oliver. He's hitting him a little bit. He's fucking around with him. Like he did not want the smoke in this fucking episode. Yeah. He started getting hit, and he was like, "Ooh, fuck."
Yeah, because remember when he went back to Thrag in like episode 2's post credit scene. He was like, "I underestimated the boy. Like that's my fault. My fuck up." Like, and Thrag's like, "Yeah, you kind of just fucked up, bro. Like, yo, what are you doing?" And he's like, "We still have use for you. Like, I'm not gonna give you," because he's like, "Kill me in front of the Empire to show our strength," and then he's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." So like, I wasn't expecting Conquest to be messing around this time because now he's not like. Now he knows what to expect from Mark. So but yeah, I mean, I can't wait if this is just the start of the war. I can't wait to see the next 3 episodes.
Like we said, bro, they had to get the Titan bullshit out of the way so they can
focus on all this
shit.
But I think that's all I have to.
Yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you thought of Invincible. Where do you think the season's going? Don't spoil us, you book readers, though. And make sure to check out our other parts of this season and last season and all the other things on the channel. So we'll see y'all in the next video. Conquest wants the smoke in that episode, too. Like, he sees Oliver coming, lets him come, smacks him, sees Mark, smacks him away. He's letting Mark hit him. He's taking Oliver. He's hitting him a little bit. He's fucking around with him. Like, he did not want the smoke in this fucking episode. He started getting hit, and he was like, "Ooh, fuck."
Yeah, because remember when he went back to Thrag in like episode 2's post credit scene. he was like, I underestimated the boy. Like, that's my fault, my fuck up. Like, and Thrag's like, yeah, you kind of just fucked up, bro. Like, yo, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
he's like, we still have use for you. Like, I'm not gonna give you, because he's like, kill me in front of the Empire to show our strength. And then he's like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. So
Yeah.
like, I wasn't expecting Conquest to be messing around this time, because now he's not like, now he knows what to expect from Mark. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean,
But
I can't wait if this is just the start of the war. I can't wait to see the next 3 episodes.
Like we said, bro, they had to get the Titan bullshit out of the way so they can start
so they can focus on all this.
sick ass shit.
But
yeah,
I think that's all I
But
have
yeah.
to.
Yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you thought of Invincible. Where do you think the season's going? Don't spoil us, you book readers, though. And make sure to check out our other parts of this season and last season and all the other things on the channel. So we'll see y'all in the next video.